I turned around. I went back and I picked him up. It was on 4 lane, and he was hitchhiking when nobody should be hitchhiking. And I picked him up. I said, "Where are you heading?" He said, "Key West." I said, "You're kidding me." He said, "Yeah, man." I said, "Well, it looks like we got a little time here on my, I got a little time on my hands." I said, "Tell me a good story." And he started, and Lord mercy, it ended up, he'd got up with two guys who had been to West Virginia, and he said I don't know whether he knew going in or not what he was getting into. But when those boys got to West Virginia, the law was waiting on them to come back because they'd stiffed a whole bunch of older people for roofing work and such like that. And, it's just, real bad people, I don't know whether he knew that going in or not. I took that boy, I don't know, 140, 50 miles, something. He wouldn't have got a ride, that far if he'd have stood out there for 12 hours. He wouldn't have been able to get that in 3 rides. But I got him as far as down there, about 10 miles north of Charlotte. I told him I just got to turn around. I was on a little Chevrolet pickup. I ain't got about 12-gallon gas tank. I just left up, had a one check on me. So I got that. Yeah, man, that dude, he got up there in West Virginia, and the police got those guys and had to let him go. And they took him to the interstate and told him not to get on the interstate. Told him not to get on the interstate or they'd lock him up. So he sat there until somebody come along and gave him a ride. And he said he'd been 3 days. So when I let him out, I gave him every penny I had on me, which amounted to about $14. And I gave him a calling card, and that's back in the early 2000s when you had to pay telephones. But, I did the dude as solid as I could. And I took my one check, went back up the road, and found somebody to cash it for gas. And I carried my butt back home. But I was just talking about how sometimes you see somebody and you just feel like you need to do something for them. Well, I turned around, went back, picked this guy up. I carry him 140 miles.